The following program is brought to you by Naleo TV, the People's Platform.
When you want a great meal, local style, turn on the Naleo and sit a while. Watch and listen, then you'll know just how to do it on Audrey Wilson's cooking show.
Aloha and welcome to the Audrey Wilson Cooking Show. Today I have my special guest is Solomon Antonelli. Now I know Solomon because his son Elijah and my grandson Quentin, they go to karate together and they're also in the same class at school. So I get to sit with him twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, and we just watch the kids play. Do their karate practice, and then I found out a little bit about you. Okay, so your dad is a chef.
He is a retired chef at this point, and
What kind of food did he make?
He made all just kind of more American cuisine. Lots of steaks, pastas, lobster. I remember going to the restaurants for lobster, and lobster and steak is what I'd always order, and he would be mad because that was the most expensive item on the menu, right? He's not getting
our profits.
Yeah, and he's not getting the cost out of it, or he's just getting the cost out of it, not the profit for giving it to me. So.
Right. And then you ended up, because of being around your dad, and you cooked for a bit too, right?
I started off working at his restaurant. I needed to find a job after we went to Mexico surfing trip, and I started washing dishes at his restaurant, which is a 2-hour drive from where my mom lived. And I applied for jobs before I left. I ended up getting a job after a week working for him.
Oh.
And so I had to go back, and I started washing dishes in a new restaurant that was in our hometown that was opening up, Italian restaurant. And I worked my way up from dishwasher to prep cook to like line cook, basically to kitchen manager. Everybody called me chef, but I was never like officially a chef. And it was Italian cuisine, yeah.
Now, I heard that you have a real interest in not making your own salsa and guacamole, and that's what sparked my wanting to have you come over, because you said you can't find a good salsa in town. Is that right?
I don't want to say it's not good salsa in town, but where I grew up and where I came from, like when I went to college, we could just literally cross over into Tijuana and go get street tacos and all the stuff that's just ready to go right there off the cart. Street tacos, some of my favorites, carne asada. Fresh guacamole. That it's just not as authentic, I guess, as where I'm.
Shall we cut some avocados? A little bit about avocados. They don't ripen until you pick them off the tree, and usually it takes 5 to 7 days. So I labeled the avocados when they were picked, but it might be over the 7 days. So let's open some up and see how much avocados
let's see what we got.
And there are two varieties of it. One came from my sister and one came from my girlfriend. So let's see what we have. Yeah, so it's hard to get good salsa. And of course, when you go right to Mexico to,
this one looks like it will work.
Yeah. Okay, let's see another one. It's hard to, not. Your mind or your body or your taste buds say, okay, this is what it's supposed to taste like, and it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
And so I understand totally. Have you ever been to Santa Barbara's La Superica?
I have not been to that restaurant, no.
And it's a hole in the wall. The dining area is just benches. But in the 70s and 80s, that's where Julia Child, who lived in Santa Barbara, would go and stand in line to eat, and so that made it really popular. And
this one might not be ripe enough. Sorry.
Oh, not ripe enough.
We'll try.
And so it became very popular because people wanted to see Julia Child standing in line to get her Mexican food. So it was, a great place to eat, and it has you know how certain foods just kind of stick with you and you can't forget? That's one of them that sticks with me. And just, it's hard for me to not, to not use that as a comparison.
Yeah.
Maybe that variety
This
is
one
not
might be
ready.
so, yeah, we'll taste it because they can get really bitter if they're not quite ripe. So
Yeah. Then there's one that's kind of super soft because I had that in the refrigerator. That one's small, but it has nice, looks good, like good quality.
looks like it's got a big seed though.
Oh, that one's
we can maybe scrape. Let me scrape that a little bit, and we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do with that one.
Okay.
If we can't get all of them, we'll get some of them.
Okay. But in Hawaii, we're able to grow avocados, and we really should use the perfect. We should use our local avocados as much as possible.
We get our trees from Uncle behind us. Our trees are our avocados from Uncle behind us.
Yeah, and he always gives you avocado.
He gives us the picker. That'll be a good one. It's nice and creamy.
Perfect.
So
yeah.
he gives us the picker and just go over and pick them and let them sit in the window for a few days and
until it's ready.
Then we chop up the ingredients and go to town.
So is that going to be enough?
We can try these 4 or 3 at least to get started.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Okay.
So.
And you told me you don't have a recipe.
I do it all from vibes.
Okay, vibes. So we're going to do
vibes.
You asked for a head of garlic, which is a lot of garlic. For what you have, is that?
Yeah, this is because these are some garlic cloves are smaller than others. So if we do maybe like half to 3/4 of what that is.
Okay,
so
I'll clean this.
Let me I'll smash the garlic here. I usually smash, and it kind of starts opening up some of the flavors and aromas. Maybe releases a little bit of the garlic oil here.
Yeah.
So you got that smashed. Let's see, how much have you done so far?
So tell me, what was your favorite Mexican restaurant in California? Was there a favorite?
There was a restaurant called El Ranchito that was one of our go-tos.
Yeah.
That we would frequent.
And what did you always order?
I like carnitas.
Okay.
So I would go from carnitas. I'd switch from carnitas to carne asada, depending on if I'm getting street tacos or like the carnitas plate. And I think one of the things I look for when I go to like a Mexican restaurant is it's going to be funny because it's one of the most, it's like the staple of the restaurant are the refried beans typically. And if the refried beans aren't seasoned right, just with basic season like salt, I don't, that tells me something.
Yeah, it's like going to a sushi bar and eating the egg roll. If the egg roll isn't seasoned right, it tells you a lot about the chef. And so your thing with Mexican is the refried beans. Interesting. You know what is my favorite thing? I love Mexican rice.
Yeah, Spanish rice.
Spanish
really
rice.
Good.
Oh, I love it. And it brings me back to elementary school when the cafeteria, when they used to have it for school lunch. And it was my favorite thing.
All right, let's see here.
How much more do you need?
This might be.
That's enough.
This might be good here.
Okay. That's about half of the.
Yeah, some of these cloves are pretty big, which is good. The small cloves, when you're peeling, especially when you're peeling it, is the worst because they stick to your hands like all crazy and.
And I bought peelers that you rub, and they're all gimmicky. Nothing really I found works well except just peeling it like this.
I'm gonna leave that one out for right now. Then we can do a taste test if we need to add a little bit more.
Okay.
You can always add, but you can never take away.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's part of the vibe taste.
Yeah.
You gotta season it, and then you got to try it, and you can always add more.
Right.
If you over season it with something, it's and you're out of avocados, or out of onions, or out of garlic. You can't fix it. So it's hard. It's hard to do that. I just want to make sure it's
really fine.
At home we have a manual food processor. We toss everything in and kind of grind it up. but
This is better. This
This is-
looks better. It
yeah.
looks so professional.
yeah, so
Like you
it's-
know how to use the knife.
yeah, I do. I still do quite a bit of cooking at home, and
Yeah.
we do when we make the kids call it daddy pasta, and so I make a big, you know, big pot of pasta, and then we scoop it out and freeze it for quick meals during the week,
Oh, great.
and prep it that way.
Yeah. Especially with the kids being so busy.
Yes. So I'll put this in here. Just get this out of the way
And
for now.
what is the next thing you need?
And then let's chop some onion.
Okay. How much do
See,
you need?
Let
You want
me
me
see,
to
because I know this is going to be taken away here. Let's
Yeah.
see.
What's the amount that you have?
I'm going to do half for right now,
Okay.
based on
use
the amount of
I'll
avocados
cut
that
this for
we.
you. We could
I-
salvage.
Yeah, and I don't chop the onions as small as the garlic. I leave it a little bit
Okay.
larger.
Large. Do you,
Like
you
a-
want to get the crunch of that?
Yeah,
Okay, I understand.
and so the knife. Cutting onions with a dull knife is not the best. So just for
it's-
people at home that might be trying to chop onion, you have a tendency to cut yourself more.
Not
with a
only
dull
that,
knife
I
on the
think you
onion.
would tear more because you're actually cutting into all of the membrane thing.
Mhm.
It's more teary, but red onion's not too bad.
Let's see, I might chop it a little more fine than that.
Okay, I just gave you some of the
Yeah.
ends.
Let's see. I'm gonna chop it all just in case, and then,
Okay, you can
and then we
always-
can go from there, and we'll add and take
Okay.
away if we, or
Okay.
leave it on the side and take away if we need it.
Okay.
Oh, this one's getting me a little.
Yeah, because you have a dull knife. Sorry about
No
that.
worries.
It's so important. That's why I go to the restaurant and I love to cut things there because the knives are so sharp
Yeah.
there. But my knives at home are not the sharpest.
They need to get sharpened from time to time.
Yes, I think my son sharpens
Ooh.
them daily.
It's getting my.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, when you're in the kitchen,
Yeah,
the
it's
professional
important.
kitchen, yeah, you
You have
sharpen
to.
daily.
Yeah, daily they sharpen. And it's really important. Because like you said, you have a tendency to cut yourself more if you have a dull knife.
Yep. All right, let's see. Do we have maybe a little? Oh, we'll use this for right now.
Yeah,
for the
okay.
garlic- Or the onions.
Okay, so
And
that
then
you
that
can
way-
put
yeah.
in as needed, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next, what do you need? Take all this stuff out
Let's
for
see.
you.
Maybe we chop up some.
I will
Slice some.
clean
Maybe if you want to cut the
the jalapeno.
couple. Maybe a couple limes in half. We'll
okay.
get those prepped. I try to do these last so nothing, in case the oils get on your hand. You want to be very careful with
Okay.
jalapenos.
I'm
'cause-
curious about this. I found this in my but I'm not sure what it is. Let me open this up first. Oh,
Is that a
it
lemon?
is a lemon.
You can use lemon.
I've never
in
seen
it
a
as
lemon
well.
this small. Okay, this is a lemon. I want limes, okay?
Yeah.
So, do you want rind at all? I don't know if you do.
I don't usually put any of
Okay.
that, no. But
I want to.
if you just
I
cut
want
it
to
in half,
check
we'll
because
squeeze.
it's always
so.
nice to have rind if you can use it. This is a lemon.
Yeah, zest always adds an extra layer of the citrus flavor for sure.
Yeah. Do you not need more?
Let's start with this right now because we did not
I
get
do have more.
the full avocados or all of the avocado
Oh,
count.
okay,
So
okay.
let's see what this does. I do like cilantro a lot, and so if
Yeah.
cilantro ends up being a little heavy, I personally don't mind.
Yeah, me too.
I know cilantro is hit and miss for a lot of people though. So.
Well, it's some kind of gene that people, they have it or they don't. So people who, one or the other, like I know people that said, oh my God, this tastes like soap. Or it
yeah,
tastes like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's because they have the gene or not. I can't remember which it is. But that is what causes them to not like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
And I love it. I want to put a lot.
Yeah, I like cilantro a lot. So
Me too.
let's see. Let's start with.
How many limes do you need?
Let's maybe do. We'll start with two. One, two, three. Let's start with one whole lime,
Okay.
and then we'll probably squeeze another half to two
Okay.
more halves. See, let's do some jalapenos.
Okay.
So jalapenos, you got to be careful with your hands. If you're not used to cutting them, a trick is putting them inside a plastic bag so you don't get the oils on your hands, because if you get the oils in your hands or under your fingernails, it hurts. It is not a joke. So, and these are another item that I kind of rough chop a little bit because I like to get a taste of the jalapeno.
Yeah.
And I do leave a little bit of the pit and the seeds too because it adds a little extra heat.
Heat, yeah. You want this heat. Okay.
Not too hot, but not too little either. I like to get a little spice.
It's really interesting because I had made a relish, cabbage, red onion with jalapeno pepper in vinegar, and I took all of this out completely to make it, and I made rings. And you know the jalapeno is so sweet. There's no heat now in it. And I should have kept some of this for some heat, but I thought, that's okay.
Don't choke. All right, let's see.
That's one thing when you put something hot like this in a dish.
I'm gonna do a full because we usually end up having to add another
I was just gonna say that's one thing you can't, once you put in, you can't take out.
Yeah.
So.
Spicy though is.
You like spicy. Okay.
Is good. So do you have a spoon? I want to scrape some of that
Sure, do.
off.
Okay, let me get the spoon.
There we go.
There's some brown in that. Is that okay? Or are you just gonna scrape?
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape that one a little
Just
bit,
put it.
just in case. And then we'll just scoop out the remainder.
I was telling you off camera, but you know, I did I wrote a column on avocados, and did some research on it, and
Got to take the seeds out.
and advocating that people buy local because a lot of the avocados that come from Mexico are controlled by the cartel.
Oh.
Because the cartel looks for a any profitable business, and they take over. They control the water, they control the shipping, everything. So in my column, I said, please buy local avocados, because our avocados are absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, this one's gonna be really good in there. This is nice and creamy.
Yeah, creamy. So there are different types of avocados. There's what my mom used to always say, there's water type and creamy butter type.
Yeah.
And I don't know the varieties, but all I know is when I taste it, it's like, okay, this is water, this is creamy.
Yeah. I've never heard that.
I mean, that's was her description.
Yeah.
It was just a very simple description of what avocados are, either this or that.
It makes sense. I like the creamy ones myself, where they're not overly stringy or anything like that. Let me scrape that one's got that same avocado brown spot.
Okay, let's put that down here. Put this here.
Do you make guacamole at home?
Yeah, I do. But the kids don't eat it. They don't care for it.
No.
So it's kind of an adult thing.
Our daughter likes it.
Oh, she does? Prince Sinclair likes it?
And she loves it. And then now, what we'll do, I didn't put in that much onion, so let me get a little bit of onion. And now I just mash it up with the fork.
Sometimes when I make my guacamole, I do add like chunks of tomatoes and stuff. Are you a purist and just rather leave it just avocado?
I don't use tomato.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the purest way, but I just you just make it like this. I've had it with tomato and it's good.
Yeah.
When I go to make it, I just don't use tomato. So
Okay.
I know one thing that we still need here is salt and pepper. So
Okay, got that. I will bring it for you. Oh, let's do the
old-fashioned way, yeah.
Let's
All
just
right.
grind it with the suribachi. Okay, go for it. You wanna?
I've never actually used one of those.
This is a Japanese suribachi.
Yeah, I see
This is
people
what they use
it.
to grind sesame seeds.
Yeah.
See, it might be. You might have to try
And
that. It's pretty.
other
The peppercorns just made me think of it. I just ran into somebody yesterday. I met somebody yesterday, and she was telling me she has issues with her mother right now who has dementia. So the mother saw the peppercorns and thought it was something bad.
Oh.
Threw the whole container out.
Ants or something, huh?
Yeah, ants. I don't know what she saw, but she didn't see good things in it. She just thought it was bad. Well, you really had to work for your pepper today.
Yeah, peppers. But it's my first time trying one of these, so this is really neat. I see
suribachi.
Yeah, I see people using them for grinding up all kinds of
Yeah, this is really
spices and
interesting.
whatnot,
I was in a restaurant in, I think, Osaka.
Let's try it like that.
And
There
then
we go.
they made a sesame sauce.
Yeah.
But they brought that, and you had to grind the sesame yourself before you made the sauce.
Yeah.
So on table, you're grinding your sesame seeds, and then it was a little thing like this, and they put it in here, and then they gave you this, and they said, okay, you gotta grind your own sesame seeds.
I gotta grind them up.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Let's clean up and let's get our filling and our tortilla shells ready.
Okay.
Ready to help me with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right. So Solomon, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a really simple chipotle chicken taco, okay? But usually when I make, in my mind, when I want chicken for tacos, I would just poach it in some garlic and oregano and cumin.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, we're gonna use chipotle. We're gonna really flavor up the chicken. So I had 6 tablespoons of butter, and I got that heated up, and I put 8 cloves of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're garlicky today.
Yeah, let's
that I minced.
away.
I cooked that, and then I put about 1.5 tablespoons of chipotle. But this is the interesting thing. Then there's 3/4 cup of chopped cilantro, 1 cup of orange juice, which gives it a nice flavor, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So then I nestled the chicken breast in the sauce, and I cooked it for about 15 minutes. I did it in a really slow heat because I believe it's a protein, and if you cook it hard, it gets hard.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to do is any type of wet things, I like to put it in a baking pan like this so the juices run out.
Mm-hmm.
But what you're going to have to do for me, Solomon, is get 2 forks and shred this chicken.
Start to shred?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And when you do that, what I'm doing is I'm just heating up. I love this. This is my tortilla warmer. And I think I got this from Oaxaca. This is just a cover, a cloth cover to cover it, to keep it warm. But hello, we're gonna burn it. So we're just gonna.
Do you want me to start shredding now?
Can you please shred the chicken? That is a nice size for tacos, I think, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
it's perfect. You don't really have to shred it. It won't shred. Let me get another bowl for you. Put that in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this here for you, Solomon, because I need to now reduce so only with the 1 cup of orange juice and the chipotle, there's not much liquid, but when you cook the chicken, The chicken has so much liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you how much liquid I have. I'm gonna leave this here. I need to turn this on. Look at this. This much liquid. I had to take it
Wow.
because I was afraid of spilling it.
Oh.
I have to reduce this down to 1/4 of a cup.
Yeah, it's gonna be there a while.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. We are at about 1/4 cup of reduced liquid now, so I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard. And then we're gonna put all of that back in here to coat it.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I don't want to splash this, so let's
Okay.
go slow. Oh yeah, it smells good.
Ah, somebody gotta clean the stove. Okay, all of it in. Okay, we're gonna coat all of that chicken in, so the chicken has a lot of flavors. But easy chicken taco. Okay, now let me get this mixed in really well.
Yeah, the mustard adds a lot of aroma that just
Yeah,
came out of it.
you can
Smells
smell that
really good.
that yellow mustard. Try one of those, see if the good flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Get nice flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're ready for tacos. So I'm gonna build you a taco to my liking.
All right.
What do you want on it?
Let's do a little bit of the cabbage, yeah?
Okay.
Or is it the pickled cabbage, yeah?
Pickled cabbage. Okay.
And jalapeno.
Okay.
And we'll do a little bit of fresh tomato, fresh
Okay.
chopped tomato,
Okay.
and then a little bit of the
You want-
guacamole on top, and then we'll sprinkle the cheese right on top so it sticks
Okay.
to the guac.
I'm gonna make you a couple. You're gonna okay, and then I'm just gonna use my fingers. Do you want some cream?
Oh yes, I forgot about the cream.
You want some cream? I'm gonna put a little bit of cream on this. Let me
Here's a
see.
spoon right here.
Okay. This to me adds
Oh,
just
yeah.
a nice richness. Now, I'm gonna make mine. I forgot to give you the burnt one.
Oh,
Shucks, sorry about that.
that'll be my second one.
That's your second one. Okay. So nice. Okay, I like tomatoes, guacamole, the same thing. I'll do the same. Oh, I need jalapenos. Wait a minute here. You gotta try this. This one is not because I took out all the membrane and the seeds. It's not hot at all.
Not too hot. It's all pickled sweet.
Yeah. No, is this a guacamole? This is beautiful. All right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Did we
yeah,
do a
yeah.
cheers?
Cheers.
A taco cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay,
All
here we
right.
go. Yum. Oh, I forgot my cream. Can't forget that.
Yeah, it's got the brightness of the pickle, the lime and the
Yeah.
guacamole,
Uh-huh.
the crunch of the cabbage,
Mm.
a little spice from the chipotle.
You think the kids will eat it?
No.
It's an adult thing.
Yeah, it's an adult thing.
Okay. But this is really good.
Yes, it is very good.
Shall we allow the camera people to eat it?
I think so. I think
Okay.
they're drooling a little bit.
I think so. You're right. Let's have another bite first.
Yeah.
So good. Yummy.
Mm.
Let me chew it.
So I've got it all over my face.
I know, me too. Well, thank you for watching the Audrey Wilson Show. And until next time, aloha.